Come experience an extraordinary day of golf at Michael Murphy's Golf in the Kingdom Marathon. Cultivate your inner game, perform at a higher level, and support ITP International, the nonprofit that stewards ITP, a long-term program for realizing your full potential. As you transform yourself, you transform the world.
This is actually a mystery school wrapped around a golf event. So yes, we're playing golf, but the golf is life. So the idea here is to get past, the scoring and the crossing the T's and dotting the I's and the really non-ordinary things that happen out on a golf course.
I lined it up with my eyes open, put the blindfold on, and just said, okay, here we go. And I had never done that before. And when they started cheering, I said, no way. And I didn't find the ball when I took the blindfold off. And the fact that it went in the hole was mystical, magical. It was crazy.
When I look at what ITP and golf and relate the two, clearly there's a relationship between the mind and the body and the experience of playing the game of golf. And being able to link the two and get one's state of awareness to such a point where there's real clarity in thought, clarity in vision, clarity in feel and awareness of the body. And all those things contribute to one who is competitive in the sport, wanting to attain a higher level of performance and being able to play one's best game. And there's always something to learn, always another dimension or level to get to. And ITP helps me to get to that next level.
ITP, we're transforming the world. These are integrative practices. That's how come I'm so consistent, because we're centered, we're integrated, the mind, the body, emotion, spirit, right? All working together.
Well, George Leonard, my comrade, he and I had been through so much history with Esalen Institute and what we call the paradigm wars, starting in the 60s and, bringing forth these new visions. Exploded out in the 60s, and Esalen was right in the middle of it, the human potential movement. In these workshops at Esalen, you have these openings, then you go home and they fade away. So we aimed to create a practice for people at home. They could practice on a daily basis to keep this alive. And the idea of body, mind, heart, and soul. So it's physical practices, interpersonal practices, spiritual, let's say meditation things, and intellectual practices. It's what we call an integral approach, body, mind, heart, and soul.
Consider a lot of what I do walking meditation. While I'm walking to the next shot, breathing exercises, visualizing what's going to happen next. I consider that a form of meditation.
Bobby Clampett did his impact zone with Steve Pate, and they were talking about the whole concept of taking that swing from center, and that's part of our practice, where we focus our attention in the body. So it's a body-based practice, and the idea is to remain stable under all kinds of circumstances. So we stay grounded and we stay centered, and we learn these kind of practices through ITP.
So on this golf course, instead of thinking golf, we're playing golf, we're experiencing golf, and I would say camaraderie with our friends, having a good time. And in the spirit of that, there is we would say a collective energy here, a subtle energy that perhaps makes us play better and do things that are memorable. And my view is that it's those remarkable things that occur in sports that people have never seen before that galvanize people. That's what pulls us to sports. That's what pulls us and attracts us. So we've got this fantastic group of people out here today. Rusty Schweikart is an Apollo astronaut, and Michael Murphy, of course, here as well. So it's a fun collection of people, and the things that are happening here can't be explained. Can't be explained.
To register and learn more about Michael Murphy's Golf in the Kingdom Marathon, visit www.itp-international.org or call 888-366-9213.